What's up, Aquarius? Time for your bonus reading for December. Are y'all ready? Are you ready? If you would like information on scheduling a personal reading, you know what to do, man. You got to look in that description box of the video. All the information that you need is down there. All right? It's not just that. Okay, there's all kinds of stuff in there. My other social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff, man. But yes, information on scheduling personal readings is the first thing that pops up in that description box. So definitely take a look-see down there. Anyway, what's up, people? How you doing? Let's hop right into this. I am changing the format of the bonus readings up just a little bit. Most of you probably won't really notice or even give a shit. Some of you will, but I think it's much more smooth and efficient this way. I'm going to be reading both past person and new person, and we'll be giving advice for both. Okay, I'm going to feel it out, though. We'll see which one wants to come through first, past or new. And then we'll just roll with it like that, okay? So what other important messages do we have for Aquarius universe? Other important messages. What do we got? What other important messages do we have? Okay, Page of Swords, communication. Somebody finally reaching out. Okay, I don't think you all have had much of a saga, kind of like Leo's had a saga here, at least with my readings. Meaning like the same situation, talking about the same situation for like months. Leo's had one. Libra, I want to say. Anyway, communication though. Communication. Somebody's reaching out. Okay. Still don't know if that's past or new though. I really don't know. I can't tell. So, well, let's go ahead and get 4 shuffles here. Let's shuffle into this spread. Here's 1, 2. 2 more. Do 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 do. 10 of Swords reversed. Okay. Okay. Passed. It's a past person. 8 of Cups reversed. There's definitely going to be a return here. Somebody's coming back around. Could be a Taurus that you're dealing with. Yep, 6 of Cups. Definitely a past person. Okay. All right. So this is kind of weird. I'm going to definitely need to clarify some of this energy right here. Okay. So I don't know who it is exactly that's reaching out. It's hard to say because the person you're dealing with here has Page of Pentacles reversed, and you have 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Swords reversed. Justice card. Could be a Libra that you're dealing with. 9 of Pentacles. It's really hard to say. It's really hard to say who it is exactly that's reaching out. You do have the 8 of Cups reversed on your side, though. So it could be you reaching out here. It could be you. I do think that this person has been waiting to hear from you for quite some time. I do think it is going to be a success, though. Okay, whatever communication happens here between the two of you, I see that you're really reluctant to open up, and I think they're really reluctant to open up. I think the two of you are mirroring each other. Like, you're waiting for a cue from them. They're waiting on a cue from you. And some of you, I know this isn't everybody, but I guarantee you some of you, knowing, because I'm an Aquarius too, that how we can tend to be really, really stubborn, right? Some of you are dealing with something that's been going on for 6 months or so. You know, like, good Lord, this could have been a long ass like standoff between you and this person. But I think it's about to end. I think the standoff is about to end, and somebody's going to end up reaching out here, and it does look like it's going to be a success. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. There's still a lot of cold, closed off energy here, but I do think it's really going to help alleviate some stress. Okay, with the 10 of Swords in the reverse is the overall energy. This is really going to be a big stress relief. And I do think with the 6 of Cups here being in the upright, you will be able to successfully make peace with the past, and so will they. Let's look a little bit more at this past person, though. Let's look a little bit more at this past person. Well, that's some good news. That was a little bit more lighthearted than some of the other readings have been. You all know me, man. I read it how I see it. That was a little bit more lighthearted. I don't think you all have had a lighthearted reading in a while, have you? Y'all are due for a lighthearted reading. Y'all are due for a positive, lighthearted something, you know. Past person Aquarius is dealing with. Past person. If you are not dealing with or interested in or connecting with a past person, this is not for you. 3 more shuffles here. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 6 of Swords. So, okay, could be an Aries that you're dealing with. Could be a Taurus or a Sagittarius. Okay, I have Aries, Taurus, and Sagittarius. Could be anybody though, okay? But I do think that an apology is going to be made here. Ever since they've been moving on from this right here, it's not been a very easy transition. Okay, you may be a little bit confused by this because with that Emperor energy right there, I think this person may have appeared to really been confident in the decision that they've made, you know. But honestly, with the 7 of Swords reversed, 6 of Swords, I think it's been a rougher transition than they've let on. Okay, this hasn't been easy for them. Okay, it really has not been easy for them. Fool reversed. 8 of Swords reversed. Justice reversed. Again, that could be a Libra. So, major arcana, Libra, Aries, Taurus, Sagittarius. There's another Aries card here. Could be anybody though, y'all. Could be anybody. But they do feel guilty. I do think that at the end of the day, they've been wanting to apologize for a while. I'm not seeing communication though. I'm not seeing it. So maybe it's you that's reaching out. Maybe you're going to finally decide to reach out. Okay, the Hermit, King of Cups, and the 4 of Swords reversed again. Okay, so it's really, I'm not seeing the communication coming from their end here, but I am seeing the desire to. I guess it could be them. It's not really coming through though here. I'm not really seeing them actually taking it upon themselves to reach out. I see they've been waiting on you. 3 of Wands. They've been waiting on you to reach out. Okay? They've been waiting on you to reach out, but I do think that they have felt guilty. They have felt bad. They've been wanting to apologize, but they have they don't want to swallow their pride. You know what I mean? They've been a little bit nervous. They've been very nervous and restless, not knowing how to approach you, not knowing what to say. King of Swords reversed, yeah. So I'm not really seeing, maybe it's you that's reaching out. Maybe it's you that's reaching out, but I do think that it will be a success. I do think that it will, because I don't think this person's mad at you. Okay, I think they've been wanting to have this conversation with you anyway. So regardless, whoever it is that reaches out, I do think that it will end up being a successful, not necessarily reconciliation, but release, a successful release, if that makes sense, you know? Okie dokie, let's look at the advice. What deck do I want to use? How about this one? Advice. What advice do we have for Aquarius with this past person? Should you reach out? What should you do? What advice do we have? Okay, 9 of Wands reversed. Let your guard down. Let your guard down, okay? Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. High Priestess. 9 of Cups, 9 of Swords, 8 of Wands reversed. Hey, you probably don't want to hear this, but I'm going to tell you what. If you want to complete this cycle, I think it's going to be you that has to reach out. Okay? Now, be sure you know what it is that needs to be said. Okay, but You know, don't just reach out and say, hey, this dude reading tarot cards on YouTube told me to reach out to you. Don't do that. Don't do that. So think about it. Honestly, think about it. Honestly, think about it. Okay? Honestly, think about what needs to be said. What do you need to do to heal yourself? Okay? If you've been dealing with this shit right here, how long are you going to deal with this? I know how stubborn you are. I know how stubborn you are. How long are you going to let yourself do this before you say, man, all right, this isn't about swallowing my pride. This isn't about my ego. This isn't about, this is about my fucking healing and my vibration. If you've been dealing with this, and I guarantee you there's at least one of you watching that's been doing this shit right here for 6 months, a year, 2 years, and you will for fucking 2 more years, won't you? That's how stubborn and hard-headed you are. Oh, I know. And if you haven't figured it out, well, you can figure it out on your own. Let's just, hey, you can figure it out on your own if you want. But if you've been doing that, how long are you going to do this before you finally say, you know what, man, fuck my pride, dude. Break the silence. Break it, break it, break it. Unless you can successfully do it yourself. But for those of you, and I know there's some of you watching who've been doing this over it for a long time. Oh, a long old time. A long time. How long is going to be too long? There's others of you that don't need to do this. You say, okay, well, I can go in and do the inner work myself and be cool with it. Be good with it. Okay, cool. But those of you know. Those of you who don't know how to do that, you know. Oh, you know. You're going to need to reach out. Mm-hmm. All right, well, let's look at the new person. Let's look at the new person. If you are not dealing with, interested in, or connecting with a new person, this is not for you. Dang, 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 dang. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Bit of a fear of abandonment here. Okay. That could be risky. That could be risky. Not necessarily, though. As long as it's a healthy fear. I don't think, at what line do you draw where fear is healthy? You know what I mean? I don't have time to dig up that wormhole right now. But there is a fear of abandonment here. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2. 2 more. Ace of Swords reversed. Okay. So a lot of you, I don't really know if you're feeling this. I feel like one person here feels the connection a little bit stronger than the other. Okay. Could be you. I can't tell who. I wish I could tell who. But there's one person here who's needy and emotionally codependent. And I just don't really know. I think it's you for most of you. I think a lot of you just aren't really feeling it. Not really taking it seriously. The funny thing is, though, with that 2 of Cups reversed, a lot of you are kind of batting back and forth whether or not you're even interested. I don't really think this is going to take lift off. It's moving very, very slow. Wow. Page of Cups. Could be a water sign. Knight of Pentacles reversed. So much back and forth energy right here. So much back and forth energy. I think it's mainly you. I think it's you doing what you do best and staying, keeping people at arm's distance, not letting them all the way in. And it just feels like it's moving very, very slow. Very, very slow. I wish I had more than that, man. This isn't telling me much. The Devil card. Okay, could be a Capricorn. Could be a toxic kind of connection. Could, like with the 9 of Cups reversed right here, somebody here could be very, very needy to the point to where it's like they're obsessed, Could just be a sex-based connection. Some of you are involved in a situation where one of you just doesn't really feel the connection, is just in it for a little booty call every now and then, you know what I mean? But either way, I just don't really think it's a very healthy connection here. And poor communication, horrible communication. This doesn't really look like anything is going to go very far. I don't really have a whole lot to say on that subject anymore. Not really. I think that there's one person here. I would advise, okay, I'm going to give personal advice. Before I bust the cards out, I'm going to give some personal advice. If you are the one who is not really feeling it, fucking go, man. Don't be playing with this person's heart like that, okay? You're going to break somebody's heart, boy. You're going to break somebody's heart. You might want to just end it now before this is just me personal advice. If it's you on the other end of the spectrum and this person just really doesn't feel like they're into it and you really are digging them, you might want to fucking back off. You might want to back off because you about to get your heart broke. You about to get your heart broke. Oh, yeah. So it just depends. Take it how it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, chuck it in the fucking bucket, man. Don't worry about it. It ain't that big a daggum deal. So let's look at the advice, though. Let's look at the advice for Aquarius and this new person here. Advice. Oop, the death card in the reverse. Could be a Scorpio. 4 shuffles here. 1, 2. 2 more. I'm curious to what the rest of the spread says. That's a little bit confusing. 7 of Cups reversed. Queen of Wands. 7 of Swords. The Empress. 9 of Wands. 6 of Cups reversed. Okay. Star reversed. All right, a lot of you need to dodge this bullet, dude. I just really, with the Devil in the reverse here, feel like this would be. But here's the thing. Don't just like up and ghost this person. Don't up and ghost them. I don't really care which side of the fence you're on right now. Don't just up and randomly, abruptly ghost, okay? It may make you feel a little bit uncomfortable, but you might want to have that conversation, that uncomfortable conversation. It looks like no matter which way, like the past person or the new person, your advice, I don't care who you're dealing with, is going to be an uncomfortable conversation that you have to initiate that you don't want to. Aquarius, outside of their comfort zone. Isn't that the way it goes? You have to step outside of your comfort zone and initiate a conversation you don't want to initiate, boy. Yeah. Okay, past person or new person. Past person, I think you're going to have to reach out and be like, yo, what's up? Can we be cool? New person, I think a lot of you are going to have to be like, yeah, something's off here. Something's off. Something's wrong here. I don't really know if we should continue, you know? Damn, dude. Dang, Aquarius. Oh, well, that's not the most. Y'all have had way more negative readings than that, haven't you? Way more negative readings than that. But that pretty much sums it up, man. I feel like the messages y'all needed to hear have come through, okay? I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate the likes and comments and positive feedback. Didn't get no super chats today, but that's all right. If you've ever super chatted me before, I'm sure at least one of you have. Thank you for positive feedback, super chats, all that stuff. Anyway, remember to look in the description of the video for information on scheduling personal readings, all right? I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thanks again for tuning in and showing love. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Have a good day.